So I would like to talk about industry engagement, and here by industry, I think I also mean large national research facilities, certain CROs as well. So we already have, as discussed earlier, a really good list of day one industry partners who made various commitments to the proposal, spanning a wide range of areas: pharma, materials, catalysis, home and personal care, automation, AI, medicine. So we've got a pretty good list, but by no means is this an exclusive club, and we want to broaden out the engagement with other industries. So there are three main ways, I guess, initially that industry might engage. One is to be involved in the 5 forerunner projects, which we outlined, and we'd be very happy if anyone is interested in any of those projects to come back to you with more information or see if we can connect you with the right people. Could be aligned funding for students or postdocs. It could be provision of data. It could be a number or equipment. It could be a number of things, expertise. The other way is clearly to be involved in these funding calls, more likely perhaps the larger grants, though in principle could be pump priming grants as well. For example, matched funding of postdocs or other types of matched funding, and that will be a criterion, and we will publish exactly the criteria for these calls, of course, but that will be a criterion is industry involvement is a good thing. Or some industries might want to fund standalone projects which are fully funded by industry, and that, of course, is possible too. We're particularly keen on cross-sector projects involving more than one industry, which might be a chemical industry or materials industry, an AI company, startups, large companies. We'd like to have, maybe particularly with the forerunner projects, if we can get wide involvement, that would be great. Some of these projects span multiple areas. Jackie, for example, talked about natural language processing. That is in principle applicable to literally any sector. I don't want to get into the IP arrangements too much because ultimately it's going to be the responsibility of the lead organization to sort that out, which we cannot totally control, but we would expect it will reflect the funding mode, and a fully funded project would be different to a partially funded, match funded project. So lots of different types of engagement. Next slide. They're the three main ones, but there are lots of others as well. For example, secondments would be great, either of industry staff to academic institutions involved in the hub, or the reverse, is seconding academic researchers into industry to exchange ideas. And perhaps I'll highlight shaping the agenda. So if you're interested in being involved in industry board, and we're going to have an industry board, then please let us know, because we do want industry to help to shape the agenda in the future.